up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers.
Ow, I can't hear out of my ear.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They hand it off to Mostert, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's definitely not.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
My ear keeps popping. If I lose this game, strictly because of that. My ear's popping. Heard it here first.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Interesting.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Lawrence Guy drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Hardman on the return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
I'm fine with that.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 38. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give. This is Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Oh, that's a nice
Darnold.
pick.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Oh my God! I threw a low ball.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. A great pick, Nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Panthers nothing.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Handoff goes to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Third and 11, and some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. Darnold from the gun. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
The 37-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That'll be complete to Cook. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Complete to
line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Cook. And a Pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 35.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold.
That's not how you throw that ball, Sam Darnold.
Picked off at the 23, and he will return this.
Let's throw it into the fucking middle line. It's not like I threw it behind. I was trying to throw a low ball down the left. This wouldn't have gotten picked off, but no, you want to be stupid.
Let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear?
Are you fucking kidding me? No one on my team.
That was dangerous. Incomplete. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Throwing his Wentz. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Mike Daniels picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Ryan Allen now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. To throw is Darnold. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
48-yard line.
I couldn't even throw the ball.
Back at the 45-yard line. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
What?
Down he goes.
Excellent bullet past my ass.
See a noon with the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
17.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Oh, he almost almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Yeah.
So on 4th
I threw
down,
that so much
earlier.
earlier.
Wild to kick it away.
It makes so much sense.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent.
Oh, I'm not picking anything. Why is it like...
4 yards.
Okay, yeah, make no sense.
1st down.
So that
I know this
changes
controller
things
works
in a
because
big
of the
way. Now from
stuff.
all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Just randomly select things.
Play action. Now Wentz. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Thank you. That should have not done that.
Got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Wentz's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
10 yards on the pick.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At their 49-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on
overload
1st down
blitz.
as this is knocked away.
I got kind of murdered.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
I didn't even know what button to press. I just kind of hit all 4 of them. That was an overload.
10th carry in the game for Cook. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got a noon one. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Darnold from the red zone now. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the option, that's complete. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back with a touchdown. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Lions 10, Panthers 7.
Zero after the touchdown to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Lions.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They fake the give. Now Wentz taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Second and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Shotgun now for Wentz. He'll get this to the rookie from TCU. That's Jalen Reagor. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a play fake. Wentz eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Lions 17, Panthers 7. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hello? Yeah?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I
They did what they had to do to start
I would
this
be done
third
in like
quarter. Went down, got the
20
touchdown, and
minutes.
cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
How much I get cheese is just beyond me. Like, EA has it out for me. That was a throwaway. It's just like, alright, cool, bro. Throw to your running back.
And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin
how's
with a kickoff
R3 my
following the
running
score
back?
on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself,
I love how when they don't hit him, and he has 500 people in his face, throws it perfectly fine. EA really just hates me.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
makes the score Lions 31, Panthers 7. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Anunwa's got it, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A run there with Cook on 1st down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the 50, it's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Quan Williams. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Lions.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Defensively, they know the situation. They stack the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Completes it to Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here.
Wentz on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
On the keeper.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get